Hi, I'm James, the B7 Interactive. I'm one of the developers behind SearchSpring. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up SearchSpring's plug-and-play product search app for your online store. The first step is to sign up for SearchSpring. Just fill in your name, email, some other information, along with your password and billing information, and click Create My Account to get started. This will actually create your account within SearchSpring and process your billing information, and then redirect you to the login page. I'm going to go ahead and log in using the email address I specified on sign up. And click Login. This will take me to SearchSpring's Setup Wizard. The first step in the Setup Wizard is the basic settings. This has your basic store information, such as your website title, your website URL. If you have a brick and mortar store, the store address, your customer service phone, and your search title. Once you're done with that, click Next Step to continue. The next step is the data feed setup. Your data feed is your listing of products available in your store. Here I'll use our demo feed setup. If my feed was protected by a username and password, I can enter that information here. But it's not, so I'm going to continue on. The format for this feed is a comma-separated value file, and the delimiter is a tab. I want this feed to be updated every week, so I'm going to go ahead and click on every week for the interval, and I'll let SearchSpring decide how often, at what time of day to reindex. Now I must wait for validation to begin. This can take a minute. What it's going to do is going to look at my feed, make sure everything looks right, and then create fields for all my fields in my feed. Now the validation is running. It shouldn't take very long for it to finish. It's now done, and I'll continue on to the next step, setting up the field labels. These are just other names we're going to use for our fields, but I already like the ones I had in my comma-separated value file, so I'm going to keep them. I'm just going to click Next Step. This will take me to the next step, which is the core labels. The core labels are special fields within SearchSpring. We ask you to map as many as you can. My unique ID will be my ID field. My SKU, I'm going to use my ID field as well. Product name will be the shoe name. The product URL will be the URL. Price, etc. My image is small, so I'm just going to use it for both the regular image and the thumbnail. Once I'm done mapping as many fields as I can, I'm going to click Next Step to continue on to the field settings. Once here, I'm going to set up which fields I want to display, sort on, and have fastenable. For display, I'm going to use brand, color is a good one to show, my color swatch, my description, and I definitely want to show my shoe name. A user might want to sort on brand and possibly price, so I'm going to go ahead and include those. For faceting, I want a user to be able to facet on colors, sizes, perhaps price, and maybe the shoe type. Once I'm done deciding which fields I want to display, sort, and facet on, I click Next Step. This will take me to the field types page. SearchSpring has already done a good job of deciding what the field types are, but I need to take a look and make sure they're all right and see which ones are multi-valued. Here we have colored multi-valued, price, and type. Excuse me, price is not multi-valued, sizes is. Let's just double check that to make sure that's right. Type looks multi-valued to me, price does not, color appears to be, and sizes is definitely multi-valued. Once I'm done, I click next step. This will actually take me to the indexer. This, like validation, can take a minute to run, but should finish quickly. What this actually does is takes a look at my product feed, pulls in all the data, and spreads it across all the search nodes for SearchSpring, enabling us to provide a very fast search for your customers. Now that indexing is running, it shouldn't take very long for it to finish. Once it's done, it'll redirect me to the field faceting page automatically so I can set up my facets. Now that my indexing is complete, it's going to redirect me to the field faceting page. Here I'll set up which fields I want to facet on, and the order I want to display them. Type's not very important, so I'm going to put it on the end. Size is very important, as are price and color, so I'm going to put them in those orders. I can also choose what order I want to display the facets, how many different options I want to give, whether or not the facet is collapsed by default. Since type's not very important, I'm going to go ahead and collapse it. The choice for multiple if they select more than one option, and the type. I'm going to leave type as list, sizes will be a grid, price, I'm going to use a slider, and for color, I'm going to use a palette. I'm going to hit next step to go to display settings. The default values for SearchSpring are already really good for my setup, so I'm going to go ahead and just set up my sorting options. Like I said earlier, I want to sort on brand and price, so I'm going to go ahead and set those up and give them labels. Brand A to Z, brand Z to A, price low to high, and price high to low. Once I'm done, I click next step to continue to the integration page. Once here, all I have to do is copy some JavaScript and paste it where I want to appear within my file. Depending on my e-commerce platform, I can insert this really anywhere, but I'm just going to use a text file for now for this demo. I pasted my JavaScript, I save my file, and let's see what else we have to do. Oh, I have to set my search field to a name of Q, so let me find that search field. There it is. It already has a name of Q, so we're good there. My next step will be to merely demo it. Let's check to see if it works. SearchSpring is now loading my results, and there they are. As you can see, I can change. Currently I'm searching for men's shoes, but I can search for women's shoes as well. Specify a size and color. Thanks for watching our demo. Give us a call or contact us via the website if you need any more information. Thank you. Bye.